you have a dumbbell, feel free to use it for some of our moves. Whew. For today's class, we have 6 exercises. We will be doing 3 rounds, 1 set per exercise, every time being 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. So pretty simple today. So I'm going to go ahead and start demonstrating our 6 moves. We are going to start with a knee touch to a double-legged crunch. So starting with those legs bent, feet flat, hands by your head. You're going to bring in knee to opposite elbow, making sure that shoulder comes up. Drop it down, and then you're going to bring in both knees, both elbows to touch, back down, and then opposite knee to elbow. So double crunch, and then knee to elbow. That double crunch is always coming in between. And then the second exercise, we will start with our legs extended. We're coming in for a knee tuck, extending the legs up, making sure you pull that belly button into your spine. You're going to slowly and in control lower those legs down, tuck it in, extend it up, and then drop it down. If you have a weight, this is the perfect chance for you to hold it over your chest as you tuck in the knees, and again, bring it up. Just make sure that lower back does not arch as those arms are overhead. Then our third exercise, we'll be doing a cross body sit up. So keeping those legs extended, we're going to bring our arms overhead now. We're going to sit on up, back's coming completely off the ground, hand is coming to touch that opposite leg, trying to keep that leg as straight as you can. So crossing those hands, opposite legs. Then our fourth exercise will be on our forearms, knees or feet in the air with our legs bent, and we're just going to alternate those leg extensions, dropping it down till just before they touch the ground, and then bringing it back up. Fifth exercise, again, if you have a weight, perfect chance to use it. Feet flat, legs bent, laying on the ground, hands over your chest. You are going to sit up, and as you sit up, you're going to rotate like you're doing a Russian twist. Bring it back down, and then twist to that opposite side. As I always say, keep your chin off your chest. Try not to use that momentum. Just engage the core. And then our last exercise, we have a single leg crunch. So as you tuck in one knee, you're bringing your arms around to clap. And then you're coming back down, bringing it on up, making sure those shoulders are coming off the ground to work your upper core. Whew. Okay, so 3 rounds, 1 set, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, starting with our knee touch to our double crunch. So we are laying on our back, feet flat, hands by your head, bring in knee to opposite elbow, double crunch, and then back to that other knee and opposite elbow. We're going to go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Bring in knee to opposite elbow, back down, both elbows, both knees, and then the other side. Make sure each time those shoulders are coming off the ground. And as you drop both those feet down in that double crunch, make sure that back does not arch. Maintain that pelvic tilt. These 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Go ahead, extend our legs out. Again, if you have a weight, feel free to hold it over your chest, or you can just hold your arms over your chest if you want to challenge. We have our knee tuck, extend it up, leg drop. 2, 1. Tuck in the knees, extend it up, and then slowly and in control, lower those legs down. Do not let that back arch. Only go as far as you can until the back arches or till right before you reach the floor, whichever comes first. just over 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Keep those legs extended. Now we're bringing our arms overhead for our cross-body V up. You're sitting completely up, hands coming to that opposite foot in 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit it on up. Tap that opposite toe. Twenty more seconds. Five seconds. Last rep. And rest. We're going to go ahead, come up onto our forearms now. Elbows should be under those shoulders. We're going to bring our legs in the air, bent, and 3, 2, 1. Alternate those leg extensions. If this is a little too challenging, you can always just drop it to the floor on your back if that's starting to hurt your back, and just do normal leg extensions. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop the feet down, keep those legs bent. If you have a dumbbell and want to add it or some sort of weight, feel free to. We have a sit up with that little Russian twist in 3, 2, 1. Backs off the ground, twist it to the outside of the hips, lay it back down, and then switch sides with each sit up. Keep that chin off your chest. Ten seconds. 2, 1. Let's go ahead and rest. We're laying back down, legs extended, arms overhead. You're tucking one knee in, bringing those arms around to clap, and then laying back down. 3, 2, 1. Swing the arms around. Make sure those shoulders are coming up. Keep your chin off your chest. Hold it for that extra second when you're up in that crunch to really engage your upper ab muscles. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest, and we are starting it all back over with our knee touch to crunch, legs bent, feet flat, hands by your head. Elbow to opposite knee in 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, and then bring both knees, both elbows, and then back to that knee touch. 10 seconds. 2, 1. Let's extend those legs out. Our knee tuck to our leg drop. If you want to, you can hold your hands over your chest, or even more, hold a weight while they're over your chest. Otherwise, tuck it in 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees in, extend them up, and then slowly and in control with that pelvic tilt, lower back nice and flat. Drop the legs down, either right before they touch the floor or once your back begins to arch and you can no longer maintain that pelvic tilt. Ten seconds. 2, 1. Let's rest. Cross body V up. Extend those legs out. Arms overhead. We're sitting up, touching that opposite toe with our hand in 3, 2, 1. Sit on up. Try to keep those legs as straight as you can. Twenty seconds. Five seconds remaining. Last rep. Go ahead and rest, and let's bring it onto our forearms, legs bent, alternating those leg extensions. We're gonna pick our feet up in the air. In 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Alternate, extending those legs out. If your lower back begins to hurt, again, you can have that option to just lay on your back as you extend those legs out, keeping those legs in the air. Just over 10 seconds remaining. Go ahead, drop the feet down, keep those legs bent. Grab that dumbbell if you'd like that resistance, and we're gonna sit on up with that Russian twist, chin off the chest in 4, 3, 2, 1. Socks off the ground, hands coming outside of the hip. There's 20 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Let's rest. Extend the legs out. Single leg crunch as you tuck that knee in. Arms are coming around and coming together. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Hold it for that extra second, and then bring it back down. Keep that chin off that chest. Twenty seconds. 5 more. 2, 1. Bend those legs. We are starting back with exercise 1, our final round. Knee touch to that crunch, hands by your head. 3, 2, 1. Knee to opposite elbow, and then both, and then other knee and opposite elbow. Ten more seconds. 2, 1. Let's rest. Extend the legs out. Grab that weight if you want it over your chest, or you can have no, or you can keep your hands under your hips. Way we're tucking our knees in. 3, 2, 1. Tuck it in. Extend it up. Slowly lower down. Stay in control of that lower back so that it does not arch. Final set for all of these movements. Just 15 seconds remaining. Last time we're doing this today. And then we have our cross-body V-ups coming up next. In 3, 2, 1. Let's rest. Keep those legs extended. Just bring your arms overhead. Sitting on up, hand to that opposite foot. Keeping that leg as straight as we can. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. More than halfway through the set. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it onto our forearms. 3 exercises down, 3 to go. We have our alternating single leg extensions in 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop one leg down. The other leg is staying bent and in the air. Again, you have that option to lay completely on your back and do a regular leg extension if it begins to hurt your lower back, staying on your forearms. Five more seconds. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Bend those feet. Feet flat, laying on our back. Grab that dumbbell. Sit up to that Russian twist. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Twist it outside of the hip. Chin off the chest. We only have a minute and a half of class left. Ten seconds remaining. Keep it up. Do an awesome 4, 3, 2, and let's rest. Extend the legs out. Our final set, that single leg crunch. Bringing those hands around, hold it up for that extra second, and then switch. 3, 2, 1. Tucking that knee, arms around. Our final 25 seconds left in this workout. Keep it moving. Keep that chin off that chest. Three, two, one. Whew. Go ahead and rest. Grab some water, towel off if you need to. And we will go ahead and get into some nice light stretching. We are going to start seated, crisscross. Whew. We are going to take our left hand and place it beside us. You can either keep it here and bring that arm straight overhead, or you can drop that elbow down for a deeper stretch, still bringing that right arm straight overhead, making sure those shoulders are stacked on top of each other. Feel that stretch running down the right side of your body. Go ahead and take a nice big inhale and bring it up center. We're going to exhale by placing our right arm on the ground, left arm coming overhead. Again, elbow can be down or it can be up. Just depends on how tight and deep of a stretch you need. And then go ahead, inhale, bringing it back up center. Right hand coming to our left knee, left hand behind the back. Spinal twist to look over our left shoulder. Three, two, one. Go ahead, left hand, right knee, right hand behind the back. Look over that right shoulder. Three, two, one. We're going to place our hands in front of us and just slide them forward as far as you can reach, chin to chest, opening up your back. Let's walk our hands over towards the left. And then let's walk it over towards the right. Let's bring it back center. And we will slowly slide it back in, rolling on up vertebrae by vertebrae. Keeping our hands in front of us, let's push up so that we can come into a quadruped position. We are going to step that right foot forward into a hip flexor. Just sinking those hips, stretching out our left hip flexor. Let's pick that right hand up and twist towards the right, bringing it into the sky. And then we will bring it on down and push the hips back, extending our right leg, lifting those toes, fold it forward into this hamstring stretch. Try to keep that back as straight as you can. And if you need to, it's okay to bend that knee a little bit to take some of that pressure off. And then let's go ahead, push the hips back into that hip flexor, step that right foot back, and then let's step the left forward, stretching out our right hip flexor, sinking those hips, Keeping that right hand on the ground. Let's lift that left hand up and twist towards the left. Go ahead, bring it back down and push the hips back, extending that left leg, toes up. Fold it forward. Let's push the hips back into that hip flexor. We're going to step that left foot back and lift our knees up to come up onto our toes into this downward dog position. We will pedal out our heels. If you need to, feel free to hold down one side a little bit longer and then switch if your calves are feeling particularly tight. Push those shoulders back. And then we're going to go ahead and kick that right leg in the air and bring it forward into a pigeon position. So that right leg should be bent, left leg still straight. And you can either keep your hands where they are or deeper stretch, come down onto your elbows, even deeper, forehead to the floor or on top of your hands. Take a nice big inhale. And then we will go ahead, exhale, press it on up if you've come down from your hands. Let's curl the toes under and bring that right leg back to that downward dog. Left leg is coming up this time, and then forward into that pigeon. Again, you can keep it on your hands or you can bring it down if you want a deeper stretch. Let's go ahead, press it on up. Curl that right toe under. Bring that left foot back into that downward dog. Have both feet nice and flat, heels down. Push the shoulders back as far as you can. And then go ahead and slowly walk those hands back to your feet into this forward fold. We're going to place our hands behind our back, interlock them, and raise them on up, falling deeper into this hamstring stretch. Three, two, one. Drop the hands down, release them slowly to the floor. We are going to sweep our hands up and reach for the sky, inhaling through our nose in 3, 2, 1. Inhale it up, reaching all the way to the sky. And then go ahead, exhale down. We're just going to do one more. Inhale it up. Reach, reach, reach as tall as you can get. And then go ahead, exhale those hands down. That is all I have for class today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you guys later this week, if not next week. Well, I guess not next